The biggest thing to success, in my opinion, is to know yourself. You're going to lead with yourself throughout your life. So, what not be honest to yourself about who you are, and that way you can represent yourself to others and they will understand who you are and they'll be clear about how to treat you. Have some weaknesses. It is okay to say that. You are not a perfect, I am not perfect. And it's good to know those weaknesses so you can improve and you can be aware of who you are, and you're always in that progression of getting to know yourself better and to become better. Some of the things that I would like to change about myself, and it's perfect that we have a new year right now. We're in January 1st, 2020, and it's the perfect time to reflect on the year before, on the years before, that you are able to see your own patterns, that you're able to see some of the things that you probably can improve that about yourself, because if you change, everything changes. So some of the things that I was reflecting about myself is that I have to learn how to be more flexible. I am a very rigid person which likes to see the results. I always go beyond in anything. So I like to be more flexible, to be kinder to myself, that if I don't reach to, let's say, the monthly quota, that I know that I can be assured and confident that in the next one I can apply what I did wrong, and I can apply it for the next month and have a little bit of grace for myself. And I think that's very important. That way we go the long run and we don't dry out or become tired about what we're doing. So flexibility will give momentum, it will bring grace, that way that you're not so hard on yourself, that I'm not hard on myself, and that I give myself that time and that chance to learn and become better. Another thing is that without being flexible, you're not really taking care of others in their needs. You're always focusing on the result, that you take no excuse. And we have to be aware, I have to be aware, that people have their own needs and they have their own pace. You can't just always be running, but we are better together in a team where we understand each other's needs, we understand each other's strengths, and we use that, and not always be so rigid and become so about results, and then we dry ourselves and we don't go the long term run. And another thing is that it's hard for me to delegate. I like to do it all. I like to do things my way to see the best result possible, and my standards are high. So I need to learn that other people have other ways to do things to bring that result. It's not only my way. So that is something that I'm also reflecting. To delegate is to trust another individual, that they have and that they carry something that I might not do that same way. Another thing that I noticed about myself is that I like the rush. I like to feel kind of pushed, and so I tend to sometimes procrastinate in my tasks, which is not good. I have noticed that I like that rush, and it does bring good results. I think I work well under pressure, but I don't need that extra pressure, extra baggage, extra weight, when I can do things in a better, timely fashion. So what I've done as well is to get better in time management. I use a calendar. I have a set of reminders in a schedule. That way I can be at peace that at the end of the month I have everything that I have done and not procrastinate. That is something that this new year I am implementing even more. I'm using the smartphone. It is my assistant. And so I'm taking advantage of those things which maybe in the past I have not. Something that I would like to change about myself is to be more confident in myself, to reward myself for the things that I have accomplished, to not be so hard on my expectations of myself. If I don't meet them, that I could understand that there's time to learn, and there's time to reward yourself. There's time to work, and there's time to take the harvest and to enjoy. So not always in work mode, but to enjoy the people that I'm around, that I can create that team that is motivated to work together. So in this 2020, this is a time to reflect and to change all the things that we have seen in ourselves that we can improve. And I hope that you do the same thing, and that you can write in a piece of paper things that you did well, things that you did not, that you would like to change about yourself, so that way you have control over what your 2020 will be. Thank you.